Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about using our wood grain tool. So the wood grain tool is super fun to use. I do suggest having your paintbrush cleaner with you so that after you do a pass you can easily get the paint out of the wood grain tool before you do the next pass. Otherwise that paint's going to build up and you're not going to get very clean lines. So we did this blend yesterday. It's a harsh blend. It's not perfect, but it's perfect for what I am wanting to do. So I'm gonna apply my white paint. And I do want this to stay, I don't want this drying by the time I use my wood grain tool. So I'm gonna go about the width of my tool. And just get that applied. If I need to, I can always mist it before I run my wood grain tool through it. So I'm just applying my paint. I did let this paint dry overnight just to make sure it was really good and dry, because you're going to be running that tool along the surface and you don't want to take off the paint that you applied yesterday. So I'm just going to mist this lightly. And then I'm gonna grab my wood grain tool and I'm just gonna drag it along my surface, tilting back and forth as I go. And I can see that it started to dry a bit right here, but that's okay. I also had white paint right there. I want part of my look to be more white, so I'm happy with that pass. So what I'm gonna do now is put my wood grain tool in my water. I'm going to try to get some of that paint off. I found that if you clean it before you apply the next pass of paint, so that your wood grain tool's ready, it's a bit more time effective when it comes to not having your paint dry up on you. So I got most of it out. I'm going to use one of my shop rags here and just kind of dry it a bit. And I'm going to mist my piece where I'm going to apply that upper coat of white. And then I'm just going to get this on here and be ready for my next pass. Mist this top corner. Now you can also, you don't have to use the tool the same direction every time. Sometimes I like to go pressing forward, but again, I'm gonna use that same rocking motion. So I'm just gonna drag and keep it going back and forth. And you can see right here where my paint came off a little bit. Not a huge deal, but that's why we wanna make sure that our paint is really settled from the day before. But it's all good.